Postcards from the edge, countries who've signed up to new rules on tax havens but have failed to introduce demanding standards of openness in the tax and banking sectors. The G20's warning they must comply or face sanctions makes tax havens one of the biggest losers from the London summit.
There will not be the temptation to open as one closes to open up another tax haven, because the consequences can be very dire and there will be no place to hide. This is basically the message. Going forward, no place to hide. We will have hopefully a stronger, a cleaner and fairer world economy.
Also on the loser list, the so-called fat cat bankers, corporate executives who walk away from failure with huge paychecks and excellent pensions. The G20 wants tighter regulation and closer checks on compensation. Climate campaigners who protested ahead of the G20 will also feel like losers. References in the final summit document to green issues were minor and written in generalities. So among the smiling faces in the group photo, who could really claim to be on the winners list? The International Monetary Fund will get more money, a lot more money, and a bigger role in supervising the world's financial systems. It's a big win too for China, Brazil and India, who wanted and got a bigger say in how the IMF is run. Developing nations are also winners. Barack Obama called them the countries out with the G20 who had suffered through nothing they had done. One banking expert says they'll welcome any help.
Developing nations in principle are winners. Now, how much of this money, it'd be good if we talked 6 months from now, how much of the money that has been promised to them will come through and how quickly it will come through, that's the big query.
International trade is expecting a lift from the summit, with $250 billion set aside to get the wheels moving again. It's on the winners list now, but others have to make sure it stays there. The leaders left London convinced they'd done what they could to prime progress and create, in Gordon Brown's words, a new world order. But many people around the world will wait to see if the promises of protecting jobs, saving trade and speeding recovery come true, and allow them to join the G20 winners list as well. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, London.